So nobody's really talking about this. If you zoom out to the long view, the weekly chart, if you look at the RSI, or the MACD, I mean, this is a short-term top signal in the macro level. And so if we consider a couple of different things here, like if this is a mirror, and we have a mirror there's indicating some more downside, this pattern, I mean, I don't see how it reverses and goes up. Now, it could be a double pump type situation, which I think it is. I don't think this is a full-on bear market. I think it was a mid-cycle pump or early pump due to the ETFs. Crossing over, that's a bearish cross, right? So that should have been a sign to get out, $66,000, $10,000 if you're day trading. I always recommend having a little bit of Bitcoin. That being said, there's a similar pattern in the macro, which is 2021. Now that's a top panel, but you notice that these are less, this is less steep, right? So at this point, this is less steep, actually more similar to this. So we had a pump, and it didn't go below, but it did cross, and then it got a secondary pump, and now we got another exit opportunity. So that's kind of like it, and again, it came down from, let's see here, 20,000 to cut in by half from here. So this is 60,000 to 30,000. So this is a cycle correction of almost 49%. So this looks like it's more downside. You want to wait to make a move in until this crosses over again. So when you see this cross, see the cross back here, and whenever that happens, it would be a time to make a move in. So this is the weekly cycle. Now, we'll be looking on this channel on different time frames, and so there'll be trading opportunities in the meantime. The goal is really to make 1% a day. So however we can do that. But yeah, on the macro level, you just kind of have to be aware of downside, whether that bottom is at. It's not as dramatic as a crossover as a full shift from bull to bear. And so I expect this to stay above this line and cross over again, such as this, and give us another cross late 2025, lined up really with the power law model. So there's alignment here in the macro power law, right? This is a deviation. We're deviating in time frame here. So we're way above what we expected from the power law. And we expect a grind up through 2026 and no break open until 7, let's see here, 7/3 2025, right? So potentially, again, it doesn't always follow perfectly, which we have to be aware of. We go back, so we had wild deviations. That being said, limited downside, I would say. The downside would be around 40,000, we would say. That's an extreme low. But it's against your best interest to do these buys. But that being said, you can long and short small positions. But for a big buy opportunity, look into late 2025. And then a top being around 150. So that is what the power law says. So we'll be looking at all this stuff here, just some short-term analysis here.